We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I really enjoyed myself today, man. That
Oh
was
yeah, it was good times, man.
yes, sir, man. I'm telling you that bluegill fishing is something special.
Oh yeah.
I like it a lot. Super Dave, what's going on, my man? I see you over there dropping all those links.
Super Dave, JR,
Really do appreciate it, man.
kids out there. Yep, we did some bluegill fishing today. It was good. Oh man.
It was a lot of fun. A lot
Yep.
of fun.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey Robert.
Awesome day. Awesome day.
Had some nice ones.
Yep. Really nice fish. So, man, it's summertime.
Yep.
It's summertime. What you think these old crappie gonna be up to?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out in a couple days though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check the
I,
weather. Maybe Friday.
that's what's up. Well, I'll be out there at them again in the morning, and it's just
Yep.
amazing to me how uh that was two no Monday. We go out there, man. I'm talking about those fish stacked up. They wasn't stacked as I'd like, but it I found an area that was holding a really good number of fish, and it was we had to hunt them down, but they were there, good fish.
Right.
And get out there Tuesday, man, and I'm gonna tell you, I searched high and low and never did find a good concentration of fish.
Hmm.
Um, the ones we did find was really really good, and I had to think to myself, say, man, there is zero wind blowing, and no water was moving. That they weren't letting water out of the lake, and I think those fish just parked on the bottom. The ones that I did find on the structure, man, they was if I didn't really slow down and scan that structure really good, I never would have seen them. They were part of the structure.
Right.
And some of them was up under limbs, some of them was laying on top of the limbs, on top of the stumps, and it's just amazing how these fish adapt, and and that's why they're so protected. I say it all the time. They are protected, and they really are. They really are. Saw SK and Steve went bluegill and red ear fishing today.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Some copper nose.
Yes, sir. Super Dave says never enough time for fishing.
Yep.
I still feel that way. I'm out there just about every day, and I still feel there ain't enough time to fish,
Yep.
without a doubt. Crappie setting, what's going on, my man? Murdoch.
Murdoch, what's happening?
That was Murdoch? I think was having issues with his live scope.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah,
I think it's good
and
now.
yeah, I wonder if he got it taken care of. Jig man, what's going on, my brother?
What's happening, Jig Man?
And me and Jig man been kicking it for some years. Yep, we talked back when I was real deep into tying jigs. He's a really good jig tire too.
Okay.
Yeah, gills on deck. Yes, sir. They gonna be tasty too. Dark Horse, what's happening,
Oh,
my brother? Robert, what's going on, my man? Man, it's been a minute since I've heard from you. Thank you
nothing,
for
Robert.
joining us. Big Rain, Columbus, Ohio, in the house.
Cool.
That's cool right there. There's Payne,
Payne, what's
H,
happening?
HFT in the house. Thank you for joining us, man. Is Lake Houston clear yet? It it has a little clarity, but it's still brown. It's not bad. It's not bad. Michael Scanner, how are you today? Mele says, Doc shooting time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show
Robert
everyone what I used tonight. I still got it in my pocket.
Robert says no, he can't find them summertime crappie. Quintland, Jeff.
So this is what I used all day. Little 1/16 ball head, number 8 sickle, all black hand tie,
Yep,
black body, black tail. And I would just tip it with one of them red wigglers. You know, you get them at Walmart in a little container, $3 or something. Yep, and
yep.
it'd smoke them.
They love it.
Yep.
HFT say he going back to Kegel Friday. Kegel, it's a lot of fish up that way too. Just got to get there early because
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you now, the known spots are known now. You got to get out there early. I'll tell you that. D Sauce, what's happening, my man? Dace is in the house. Good evening, Crappie family. Say he's fishing in Georgia and it's on fire. That's awesome. What's y'all's water temp over there, if you don't mind? Murdoch says, haven't been able to fish lately, but got a 4-day weekend. Going to get after him.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
on.
know about being on the
Yeah,
water.
that's what I was just going to say. You won't see me out there.
You only see
I'll
me
take that. I don't know.
Friday.
I might. I still might go and do a little gill fishing. I'm not real sure yet, but it's going to be stacked. Those
Yep.
lakes are going to be busy. I mean, busy. They're going to be super busy. Fishing addicts in the house. What's happening, my brother?
What's happening, fishing addicts?
Miss Stephanie, how are you tonight?
Hey, Miss
See
Stephanie.
what's happening, buddy? Uh-oh. D-Saw say he been hitting some
Sid.
good ones.
Oh, cool, cool.
What's y'all's water temp over there, D-Sauce? Torque, what's happening, my man? Hey,
What's
I've been
up,
taking
Torque?
it easy. I've been taking it easy on y'all crappie over there, man. I think I got them figured out now. I think I got them figured out.
Conroe?
Yeah, they'll be changing here soon, though. I've been out there looking for them on a summer pattern. They ain't on summer pattern yet. There's still, and there's a little thermocline on Conroe. Not much, but it's enough to keep them from going deep. Walter, how are you? Major
Hey,
Brown's in
Walter.
the house.
Major Brown. What's up?
Al Booster's back with us. How are you tonight? There's
What's
Thumpaholic.
happening, Al Booster?
Oklahoma is in the house. J.E., what's happening, buddy? Going good. Going good.
Yep, J.E., what's up?
Larry says, I'm still looking forward to receiving the jigs I won last week. I emailed you my
Yep, I'm gonna
address.
mail them
Okay.
tomorrow. We'll
Yep.
do a pack tonight and I'll send you a tracking number tomorrow.
Awesome. The fishing 14 says it's always good hearing us. Kenny P's in the house. What's happening, man?
Yep, appreciate it. Kenny P, what up?
Thank you. Thank you.
Dumpaholic fishing.
Thumpaholic said thumbs up and shared. Appreciate it. George Baker. Good evening, fisherman. Hit the
Yep,
thumbs up.
George Baker, what's happening, man?
Thank you, George. Murdoch, I don't
Yep,
have
that's
it
what I'm gonna do right
perfect.
now.
I'm afraid this cornfield crappie live view may not be the ticket. Probably going to put it on the barrel. Make it happen. I tell you what, there's a, I hurt some people's feelings when I talk about this. But I'm gonna tell you this: gather your own opinion, and I'm gonna also tell you this: it is not easy. It is work. But when you get that fish to your target range, and you get that jig in the cone, there ain't nothing no better than putting that jig right on top of that fish nose and seeing him react to your jig and catching him. And you targeting a fish. You're not sitting there dropping down and catching 1,000 little old bitty fish. You're gonna target what you want to catch. And that's what's so cool about having control of your boat with that transducer on your troll motor. Just give it a try. It's personal preference, like I say all the time. But a lot of people get they get their feelings in a wad whenever I say that I feel the only way to do it is with the transducer on the troll motor. That is the only way. You can do it other ways, but if you want it to work and work efficiently, catching good fish, you need it on that troll motor. Slick, what's happening, my man? Super Dave, cheap fish. You two up to no good again. Oh, we all good, brother. All good. Miss Stephanie. Oh, like Steve. Steve, you locked up, or is that me on my end? Missouri, good fishing right now. That's what's up. Y'all give me some water temps. What's y'all's water temps? Everybody's saying that they own some good fish right now. I'd like to know. We're bumping 80 right now. We're starting off here around 75, 76, and getting up to 78 to 80. And here soon we'll be 85, bumping 90. Oh, Murdoch says he's going gill fishing on a private lake. Ain't going to no public. Okay, that's what's up for this weekend. Yeah, you bet. That's an awesome idea right there. That's an awesome idea. Yep. I'll tell you what, y'all. Right now, in most areas, the bluegill spawn is on, and I'm telling you, it ain't no more fun than catching bedded bluegill. They are usually very aggressive. Now I'm gonna tell you, we had to work to get bit today, and I've seen this like this on the lake down here too. Um, and usually you can find a bed, two or three beds, and they're giant. But for some reason, uh, these fish, these bluegill, they're making small beds now. So you're having to find a small bed and catch your few fish off of it and then making a move. And it's just what we did today. The fishing 14 says we got the most dangerous lake in America, Lake of the Ozarks, Memorial Weekend. Be safe, without a doubt. They says 73 degrees last Sunday, and thermocline is setting in. Yeah, that thermocline is getting ready to mess with a lot of people. Now, I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of guys that's thinking that there's something wrong with their units, but that thermocline it gives you that misty, foggy look down around the bottom, and it's really hard to see the structure. It's really hard to see the fish. It's gonna mess with a lot of people coming soon. Raymond Cooley, what's happening, my man? DFW is in the house. D Saw said, "Ooh, wow, 81." Well, I know y'all ought to have good thermocline over there. I'm not for sure if that lake you fishing got a lot of moving water in it, but if it don't, I know you're dealing with that thermocline also. Jesse, what's happening, my man? Michael Skinner, SK, have you been seeing dead shad and other fish floating on the lake? Been seeing more towards West Fork. I have not. I haven't. Uh, on Conroe, I've been seeing a few catfish floating. But when the thermocline set in, man, you always uh see different species. Not a ton of them, but you will see some fish out there floating. And when I say thermocline, all it is just dead water. That surface water heats up so much faster that it kills the oxygen in that deeper water. Those fish are trapped down there, especially the smaller fish. They have trouble knowing to go shallow. Crappie day fish on. Torque say they've been missing you on Conroe, Skate. They're definitely not on the summer pattern yet. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep. Yeah, I found that out the hard way with the client on the boat. Yep. Get those thumbs up, folks. Crappie day fish on. Appreciate you. These say all facts. We've oh wow, 74. That's around where we're starting at in the mornings. And light thermoclines set up in places. And it's just the same way here. Some areas got it, and other areas, or you can barely see it. Some areas you don't see it at all. 5 to 6 foot clarity. Wow. The lake we was on today was really clear, but I don't even think it was 5 or 6 foot. What do you think it was, Steve? 3 or 4 foot clarity? Yeah, I think Steve. Steve, can you hear me, Steve? Yeah, Steve having some issues over there. Unless it's on my end. Local life outdoors. Watching and supported from South Carolina. The bluegill bite is on fire. Yes, sir, it is. Fishing 14 says right at 70 on his end. Major Brown says Chicago area lakes 64 to 66. That's a great temperature right there. I like it when it's right there. Fishing Addict said the temp at Clear Lake in northern Cali has been kind of strange. We finally got it to 71 last weekend. You seen any thermocline over there? I know you guys usually over some really deep water, so I'm not for sure if that affect those open water fish that y'all chase or not. I'm quite sure that they'll have to stay above it. Miss Stephanie said her temp got 76 in the afternoon. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot warmer than here. No, no, no. We're pushing 80. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you said 86. Oh wow, that's cool. But see, I think Canyon Lake is a really clear lake, right? It's real deep and real clear. Clear water takes longer to heat up than murky water. 68 to 72. That's a good temp right there too. Chuck Adams, what's going on, my man? Mel A says I have a great gill jig, but it's top secret. That's what's up. That's what's up. Crappie Day Fish On says you are correct. Lake of the Ozarks, stay away. Jay says, "Hey SK, I text you about that cornfield mount for your troll motor, but never heard back. I ended up selling it to someone else." No, you're good. I don't think it would have worked. That you got a totally different troll motor than what I got, and I think that ball that's down there on top of that head is a lot bigger on mine's. I looked at it though. I just didn't. I forgot to hit you back, but I don't think it was the same one. Tackle box Mike, what's going on? Vito's in the house. What's going on, my brother? You hope you're doing okay. Hadn't heard from you. We still need to do that trip so you can get your jigs. Torque says Conroe crappie on a weird pattern, but if you put in the time to figure them out, you'll do extremely well. Tell you what, I found them stacked up pretty good on that last solo trip that I went out there on. And I wasn't I said myself I did not want to catch crappie, But where I put in it, I couldn't find any new gill beds, and where I knew where the beds were, they were had boats on top of them. So see, it says SK, don't get your feelings in a wad, but I catch fish consistently on my personal opinion on a pole. Hey, have it your way, buddy. Have it your way. Steve, I think you're muted. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you. No, it's all good. See it, man. I mean, I hear people always talk about
On that.
consistency. Okay, I can hear you now. Oh, good. Oh no, now it's breaking up. I hear people always talk about consistency and a pole, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. But hey, if you're making it work, I'm glad for you, man. I mean, it's just like I say all the time, it's personal preference. Personal preference. Staying home and opening pool for grandkids and test tank for me. Not gonna fight the pleasure boaters. That's right. I might go to a ramp and do some recording, or just sit back and have me a cold and looking, because it's gonna be for some funny stuff happening. Miss Bertha's in the house. Well, howdy everybody. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yes, ma'am, it is. No more students. Time to hit the lakes. Well, let me know when you can get down here. Any other time besides this weekend. We can't do it this weekend. I can't go out there on the holiday weekend. Ronnie Harris in the house. What's going on, buddy? Carrollton, Georgia. Miss Stephanie says, I accidentally foul hooked a crappie this weekend. Never done that before. I foul hooked a bluegill today, right up under his throat. It was a good one, too. What's going on, Fred? Chuck says 70-degree water temp and gin clear. Yep, that clear water takes a lot longer to heat up. Jeremy, what's going on, my man? Yeah, it has been a while. I can't hear anything from Steve. Yeah, he's having a little issue over there. Steve, you might have to close out and then come back in. I'll add you back in.
And some
You're
connection issues.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you a while ago. Wow, 80 to 84 in Mississippi. And so y'all got murky water over there. Murky and shallow from what I think I hear all the time. The ones I found piled on stumps underwater. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Monkey milk, pink head, lit them up. That's what's up. See, now you're working. And it's something that I tell people all the time, man, is especially now if you got live scope, there is zero reason for you to fish a bridge or visible structure. Let those folks that don't have the ability to go out and buy the electronics to find the stuff that you have to have electronics to find. Some people just they can't afford it. So leave that visible stuff for them to fish. That's my attitude. I've been doing it for years, even with just side imaging. Before I knew anything about live scope, before live scope was even thought of, I always left that visible stuff for the people that didn't have electronics. Yeah, he's working on it, Miss Bertha. 70-foot boats run 100 miles. Yep, without a doubt, especially on Lake Conroe down here. Especially on Lake Conroe. Yeah, Canyon Lake, 165 foot deep by the down. That is crazy. That is crazy. It would feel funny to be over the top of 165-foot water. That's amazing. J Dubs in the house. What's going on, my man? I know you've been on those crappie over there. Black Smoke Matters. What's happening, brother? Fishing Addict says the fish is between spawning and post spawn. Yep. We're fishing 4. Oh wow, 4 to 6 foot of water. So have not seen any or pay attention to the thermocline. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Miss Stephanie says when you live in Southern Illinois, if you stay about 7 to 10 days, you get all 4 seasons. Yep. Here you can just about get that in one day. Yep. Been windy, rainy, or both. Wind gusts to I tell you what, we had some wind. I hadn't heard, but somebody I'm hoping that there was nobody on the lake yesterday because across Lake Conroe, they had some 70-mile-per-hour winds that went across Lake Conroe yesterday. So I'm hoping that there wasn't anybody out there. And because that would be tough. That would be tough. That would be really tough. Chuck says, "Hey, use that green rod yet? Use that green rod. What green rod? What green rod? What green rod you talking about? Super Dave. Oh, you talking to Super Dave? SD. Okay. Super Dave, you got a green rod? Yes, sir. I know that area well. I am fairly close myself. That's what's up. Derek, what's up? Southern Indiana, 70 in the morning, 75 afternoon. Fish are 6 to 12 feet of water, brush, and some floaters. That's what's up, man. You that sounds about like what I've been on down here. And we do have thermocline. It tackle box Mike is just a black jig. Just a black jig. And you can put a piece of a crappie nibble or a piece of red worm on it, just a little small piece. Wow, Cornell said he's sniping red here on the pole. That's what's up. I'm gonna try to get Steve added in again.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my Wi-Fi in my shop.
Huh.
I
Well, you're
installed that.
clear now.
Yeah, I installed that T-Mobile help with your phone signal in the metal building, and I think that's messing it up.
Oh, okay.
Because I got 1 gig in here, and my T-Mobile signal's faster than the Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, well, you're crystal clear right now.
I'm off my phone right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fisher 14 says he's learning the troll motor mount before buying the pole.
Yep. Yep. Save money.
Yep.
Yep. Thanks, JR. LB.
LBG is about to enter the building. Okay. You must have just talked to him or something. Says SK, I guess it is going to come down to me teaching you on my boat how to use a pole professionally.
Sounds like a Mississippi trip.
Yeah. Black Smoke Matter says the patrols will be out checking every other boat at lake for drunk drivers. They always wait until everyone loading up boats. Yep, without a doubt. Payne says you think we can do Lake Houston night crappie tournaments. Man, that would be pushing it really.
Yeah.
You know, I made a run the other day across that lake. Man, it's so much floating stuff out there right now with all this rain we've had, all that wash in. I would be scared to run that lake at night. And some of it is just right beneath the surface, and it's the big floaters. There's a there, a lot of that stuff is about waterlogged, and I'm talking about some good stuff out there. You hit it, you gonna know about it. Miss Stephanie says we have a lake that is about 1,800 acres and only allows 9.9 motors. So we won't have to deal with the pleasure boaters. That's awesome
Oh,
right there.
that's good.
Yeah, we got one lake down here that used to be a no wake lake, but now you get jet skis out there, boats ripping and running out there, and it's not that type of lake because they got some big stumps out there, and it's mostly a shallow lake. And I'm talking about Sheldon Reservoir, and it's just crazy. These folks just rip and run, and they have no idea of what's up under that water. Fishing 14 says monkey milk, chartreuse, paddle tail tearing up, and still aggressive bite. That's what's up. Michael says water temp Toledo, Ohio, Maumee River, 60. Oh wow, that sounds really good. 61 degrees. 14 crappies today. That's nice.
Oh, good job, man.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Hey, Miss Bertha.
Black Smoke Matter says if you don't have at least 35-foot boat in Lake of the Ozarks, you will get swallowed in
Ah,
wakes. Wow. Now tell you what, they've been putting some big boats in Lake Houston here lately. I actually had a guy hit me up. I think what I tell you that boat was, Steve,
20,
30,
26 footer.
yeah, 26 foot offshore boat, and he don't even have electronics or anything on the front, on the bow, no troll motor, no nothing. He want me to go out on his boat and show him how to catch crappie on it. And I hadn't replied to him yet, but I think I'm gonna tell him that that's a job I can't do. Larry Herring says, "Have you guys used mayflies on a jig or hook? They're all over here now." Yep, I've been seeing them too, and that's one of the reasons why I've been using that gold dust jig that Steve got, and also a pearl jig sort of mimics that mayfly also, and they are flying heavy around here too. Yep. Dave says I got checked by the game warden the other day. He told me life jackets with pull cord must be worn while fishing here in everywhere. If you're using a auto inflate or manual inflate, the only time that they count is if you have them on.
Yep.
So you didn't get a ticket, just a warning. Old style, can be in hands. Yep. In hands reach. Yep. That's right. That's the law. I think that's the law everywhere. Howie, what's going on, my man?
What's happening, Howie?
Keeping the 10 inchers? Yeah. Hey, sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. And it's all up. It's all according to what my clients want. Some of them they don't want to deal with little small fish. I have some that'll keep them and take them home. Now, I'm not gonna scrape them and all that for you, but I have some clients that'll take them home and do them for whole fry. Fred says he live on Lake Conroe, and I can verify that wind wasn't on the lake, but was outside. Still don't have power. Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, from the storm that went through?
Yeah, yeah. They say it was 70 miles an hour. They clocked it at 70 miles an hour. That's a lot of wind.
Yeah.
That's a whole bunch of wind. Yeah, Torque even said it got gnarly on Conroe yesterday. Uh-oh. D Sauce say he got him a double limit.
All right.
Oh no, he in Mississippi. 50 is a one-man limit.
Hmm.
Payne asks you fish Sheldon, you might as well leave your doors on your truck unlocked, or they will be when you get back. Yep. Just don't, I had that. I'm not gonna brag. I'm gonna tell you, I topped that hill one time and had a couple of guys standing beside my truck, and I almost confronted them. But what I did do was walk to the side of the truck where they were, and looked at my door handle and looked and just gave them that look to let them know you best be glad that I don't see nothing broke. And I got in my truck, bagged my trailer up the ramp, and loaded up and got out of there. You know, there's some trash over there around Sheldon Reservoir, but the key is don't leave anything in sight worth anything.
Yeah.
That's the key. But they still won't stop them, you know, them folks from breaking in your truck. Bobby Garland, we got limits tackle over here, buddy. Might as well. Well, I ain't ready to get on that. I think I saw that 25 footer last week on the East Fork. Yep, 200. Well, I'll tell you what.
Hundreds.
Yeah, 200s. Well, Zach got the. I think his boat's 28. He pushing it with 350s, and he runs through the lake with it.
Hmm.
Oh wow, $8 a beer on Lake of the Ozarks in a bar place is crazy expensive. Nothing to spend $500 in one night. They won't get my $500. Yeah, pleasure boats. Yeah, that's right. I'm telling you, Miss Stephanie, it's bad out there. Nobody would catch me on LOZ on any holiday. It's too dangerous. That's just about any lake. JLD, what's happening, my man? Murdoch says if I move that live 32 to the barrel, it's going to put it right beside the GT54. Do you think? No, it's not a problem. That's the same way I got mine. I got a LVS 34. I might be trying out here soon. Picked it up today thanks to Steve. And that's something else too, guys. If any of you guys are in need of these electronics, man, give Steve a go. Give him a go. Yep, yep. Louisiana limit. Yep. Fahim's in the house. What's happening, my brother?
What's happening to him?
Prayerfully, everyone is good. Hopefully, you're good, brother. We're all good. Wayne Zool, I have 2 giveaway winnings from you guys. Send me some jig heads so I can make an 8-minute video. I hope to win some more awesome giveaways to make a 8-minute video. That's awesome.
Yep.
Murdoch says the live view mount is not a pole, it's a bracket that gives you a way to mount the transducer away from the barrel. The direction is still controlled by the TM, by the troll motor.
It's like a right height like that. Oh no.
No, it's just that pole.
Uh,
I think it's the cable saver, but it has that pole on it.
okay.
I was thinking of giving that a go, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't have an issue with my live scope the way it is now, mounted on the barrel. It's zero interference. It does really well. Now I will tell you, the one issue that I did have was getting it calibrated because of that magnetic field. So I had to disconnect my batteries to my troll, deploy my troll motor, then disconnect my batteries, and then do while you do the circle to calibrate. But I'm not even sure I'm gonna do that again. They told me I don't have to do that. I've already had that AHRS mess up once, but it's just a matter of toggling it, off for a little bit and then back on. It works right. That last time I did it, it took me forever to get that circle right. Took me forever to get that circle right. Darian, what's going on, my man? SK, I hope you left some sausage with. Oh man, you should have hit me up, man. I should have brought some with it. We could have had. We could have had something to snack on. I forgot all about it. My neighbor has a pontoon boat, 2 400s pushing it. Lake
Man.
Conroe. That's them tritoons. Them tritoons, man. Some of them jokers. running 60, 70 mile an hour now. Pontoon. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Uh-oh.
What's up? What's up, Steve? What's up, SK?
You
Good.
wear him out today?
No, man, I ain't get kissed with 10. I ain't get
Really?
10.
Oh man, that ain't no good news.
No, I just having fun, just eating and fishing. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
I
lot of
gotta be
spots
out
they
there.
went, huh?
Go ahead.
I said a lot of them spots I checked on some, it wasn't no fish on them.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't no fish on them. I'm like,
Yeah, that was my problem the other day. It's not that we couldn't catch them; we just couldn't find them.
yeah, yeah. If you found some,
So
they were biting.
yeah, the ones we found, we got to bite. We
Yeah.
definitely got them to bite. Chris, what's going on, my man?
What
Super Dave studied.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, what y'all catch today?
Oh, we stung them a little bit. It was a
Yeah.
little tough even on the gills today.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we got some nice ones though.
Good. Cool.
Yeah, really good fish. Yep, without a doubt. That's right, JLD. Hey man, always say, get here when you can. Come if
Yeah.
you can. That's what it's all about, man. It ain't no rules or regulations to being here. Slap B. Say he finally got time to join in tonight.
Cool.
Time got away from me being busy. That's what's up, brother. We appreciate you. Took me about 12 times to calibrate. Yep, because of magnetic interference. Yep, it's a tough deal getting them units to calibrate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. SK had me going around in circles
We
all
was talking
day.
about that.
Left to right. I'm like, man.
We was talking about that last week.
For real? Man. Those folks probably thought we were crazy out there.
Exactly. Murdoch says, I'm afraid all that metal right beside that transducer is causing me the issue I'm having. There's times I will have a void while my jig is falling. Drives me crazy.
Hmm.
Are you having a ghost tree? Is that what you're talking about? Having that blind spot that's in the about mid water column? Now, if you're having that, I'm gonna tell you, these latest updates has just about all but eliminated that thing.
I think that's
Now
why.
I'm gonna tell you, on some hard bottoms, you will still see it. So it really depends. Yeah, I tell people that all the time, man. These all sonar depends how it operates depends on how hard your lake bottom is.
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference. What were you saying, LBG?
I think I'm having that problem too, because I can't get no. I don't have updates on that unit no more.
You
No.
you still seeing the ghost tree?
Not to go. It kind of like it blacks out in certain spots. You know
Huh?
what I'm saying? And I kind of figured that's probably where it's from because I can't get no updates.
Yeah. They don't support it anymore.
Yeah. I deal with it. Ain't some days it's bad, some days it's not.
Right.
And with this what's the name in the water? It makes it bad.
At
Right
thermocline? Yeah,
now.
yeah. Having to work. Well, hey, you having to work for it right now with that
Yeah,
thermocline.
that's right.
And the crazy thing that I've been seeing is that on some days, these fish seem to prefer to be where that thermocline is.
Some of them in there.
Yeah.
You're right.
Chris says, "Well, fellas, I'm a pole guy. I have a turn scope. I've never heard of that one. Works well with me. Remote in one hand for the TM, foot control for the pole, and rod on the other hand. Hey, man, that sounds like a plan. We're not against having your transducer on a pole. I just, in my belief, I just feel it works better on the troll motor. It's just it works well for you on a remote. That's perfectly fine. LBG getting them shout outs. I see you replying.
Yeah.
Ronnie Harris, what's going on, my man?
Not running.
Curtis, what's going on, brother? And with this during this we in transition here strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing less and less bulging stomach fish. You'll still see most of the females still have a little milky looking egg sac. Well, I say milky, but still yellow,
Yeah.
but it's watery. And I don't think they're gonna lay those eggs. But there's been talk of them reabsorbing them. That's very possible. But I will tell you, I know we're on the strong downside of the spawn right now because some of the male fish that I'm catching, man, they look razor thin up on top of them shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you can really tell. Same with the bluegill. When them bluegill get real thin across the back, man, they're on the tail end of that spawn.
You know what I
They
caught
on
a
the
lot of yesterday?
what?
They suspended and on the brush. Go.
Hmm. Oh man, what you talking about?
They
Them
they
things there is
on.
everywhere.
They are everywhere. I'm
Yep,
like, man,
yep,
Well,
gas and goo are everywhere right now.
yep. We got a person want to bring up some football. Talk about the Cowboys.
uh,
Steve can talk to you about sports, man. If my time is dedicated to fishing. Every blue moon I'll watch a game. I'm talking about is very rare. With me, if I'm not uh uh you know researching something with crappie, I'm reading about something with crappie, I'm watching videos something about crappie. It's just about all crappie for me. And especially while since I've been doing this guiding stuff, man, it takes a lot of time to get people scheduled and answer emails. And some people just want to call and talk about crappie fishing. They want to email about crappie fishing. I mean, it's just about the whole deal with my life right now is crappie fishing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir. If I can get your permission to put a clip on your video on my upload, I don't know how that will work. Not sure how that will work, Wayne.
It's Bertha.
what's he want to do?
Say you want to put a clip of his video on my video. I'm not sure how it will work. Look for Shellcracker Sunday. No luck. Don't think they spawning here yet. First full moon in June. I'll tell you what, we got on a few good ones today.
Oh,
On a lake that you rarely see any real good red deer come out of. I know I hadn't seen any.
Y'all got some good chunky in?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
surprise. That's good.
You
Y'all had the
say
right.
however the NFL scripted the fishing.
Black just tip it with a red wiggler.
Yeah, they love them. They love them worms, them red wigglers.
Yeah.
We didn't even try anything else really.
For
Yeah.
real.
I wanted to, but I was being lazy
But
today. Today was my laid back day.
1/16, it just took forever for it to get down.
Yep.
About 12 foot of water.
12 foot.
10, 12 foot. Yeah.
Water must be up high.
Yeah. It's a little higher,
Yeah.
but you had to be so much far away from that grass, on the edge of the grass.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
A little different.
Yeah, it was because we were kind of closer to grass the last time.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Yep. Miss Stephanie says are you saying you're seeing them with your naked eye or on your electronics? Because usually when you see the fish in the say for instance you scanning with side imaging and you see those potholes, usually the fish is a bright dot inside of that pothole. But she's saying it looked black inside of the hole.
Next time I'm going to try is that perspective mount. When you go
Okay.
beds, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Murdoch, I'm telling you, man, the the updates that I've been dealing with here lately, man, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
24.2 software update. That's what unit? What lineup of units? Echo map, GPS map. Which line of units with that software update?
In a minute.
I can't remember what latest update I have number wise.
Yeah, I think I'm 31 something. I believe it's the very latest I got.
I'm still in the teens.
Wow,
Still
wow.
in the teens.
Shimano man, what's going on, my man?
What's up, Shimano, man?
Murdoch says I don't have much of a ghost tree. I'll just be watching my jig fall and it disappears for a second. Huh.
I used
I'm
to
wondering
have
if you
certain what I would do instead of having that 20, I'd go 25 out and it would fix it. It'd be a certain feet,
Feet
like,
distance, yeah.
show up.
so I would adjust the how many feet.
You got. Okay.
Yeah, I'd go 25 and it would help me out because wherever
Yeah.
my jig was, I'd have like 8 foot reach and it was at 10. So every time, so I had to adjust it.
Gotcha. I might have to do that myself.
Yeah.
Murdoch, turn transducer up one click and turn gain up to wow, 80 to 90. Color gain, mine is on barrel 2, no issues. I don't think I've ever had my color gain up that high.
I think mine's in the 30s, 2030 or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I've never had. Man, I hear of a lot of people that run it that high, but I just, yeah, I don't.
Hmm.
My detail is too great for me to mess
Right.
around with like that. My detail is awesome. I'll tell you what, man. I had a flathead the other day. Man, I'm gonna start connecting my phone so that when I do see something really awesome like that, I can record it really quick. That dang on fish was so clear, and he was over 4 foot long. It was a monster catfish
Yeah.
on a brush pile, and he swam towards the boat and got right there up under the boat, turned, went right back into the brush pile. And I mean, I'm talking about awesome footage, man. My clients were sitting there with their mouth wide open of how
Hmm.
clear you could see that fish.
Huh.
LBG, the crappie whisperer.
What's up, C. Lewis? I wish.
Miss Bertha said, LBG, were you up home catching them big old bluegill?
Yeah, I was. I was. You can tell by the color of them.
Yep. Tony Cole, what's happening, man?
What, Tom?
Todd, what's going on, my brother? Chris says everywhere.
Nothing,
Mhm.
goo, gas and goose.
Yep. Man, them jokers there. I tell you what, we caught probably 4 on that last. Now, sometimes the way they turn, it's really hard to tell if it's not a crappie.
Yeah, yeah,
But once they hit it, you automatically know because they put up a really good fight.
yeah. They get to shaking a little bit.
Yep,
You kind of tell.
that's right, Miss Stephanie. Have been seeing them too. Okay, yeah, yep. And with the SK, crappie fishing is my sport. That's right. That's what's up. Todd, need to watch some Richard Jean, the fishing machine. He's cool, one old character. They don't make them like they used to. What is a shell cracker? Weird name for a bluegill. Well, it's a red ear sunfish. It's
Like it
uh
is.
it's it's in the sunfish family, but it's different from a bluegill.
Right. They all brown. They got different
Yep.
names.
Uh-huh. Catfish must be spawning on brush piles. Catch one or two, I'm gone.
But hey, they are. I caught some of them today too.
Oh, really?
Man. Yep.
Murdoch says, I'm hoping Cornfield Crappie will sell me just the bottom bracket for the cable saver. I have a Tarova. Getting Gotta have the bracket at the top and the bottom. Yep. I'm quite sure you will. Just talk to Mark when you call over there. He's the guy that run. I mean, he's the owner of the place. Really, it's kind of tough to get a hold to him, but that's who you need to talk to. He can get more done for you.
Hmm.
Clip of your video on my giveaway video. I won. Oh, I don't care. That's fine. The bluegill beds are so big and
Oh,
shallow, you can see them easily with your eyes. Yeah. Oh, you got to run Echo Map with that update. JR says 24.2 is for the Echo Map series. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the GPS map is in the 30 something now.
32, I think I'm at.
Yeah.
okay.
Slabby said I found beds, nothing on them.
Hmm.
Old ones from last year. Yeah, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
you really have to look sometimes, but you can tell the active beds they're a lot deeper.
Yeah.
Some of the beds from last year, you'll see it they're kind of flat.
Yeah.
But the active beds, you'll see them. They'll have them dug out, really good. Black Smoke Matter says like I have a mount I got from a college kid who's making them. I can turn into perspective mode and forward, etc. It's better than the one at Bash Pro. Only paid $30 for it. That's
Oh,
awesome.
yep.
Yeah.
Do you all use the Active Captain to update your SD card in computer?
Or
I
it's,
just use when I use the Active Captain on my cell phone.
yep.
Works. I hadn't had any issues. I hear a lot of people talk about Active Captain don't work. The thing is while you're doing that process, don't answer any phone. Don't answer any phone calls. You lay that phone down there until that process is done. Don't look at no other screens. Don't touch nothing, and it works great.
Mhm.
Do you guys use side imaging with the Gorman or just Humminbird? I use it with both.
Yeah. Yeah, we used on the boat today.
Uh huh.
You did?
Yeah.
Cool.
Side image up front.
I want to put my transducer back on my trolling motor. The side.
Yeah. You got what? You got a 54 GT54.
I think so. I think that's what it
Yeah.
is. Let me look at it and make sure. I'm about to upgrade pretty soon, though.
Yeah.
I have to upgrade pretty soon.
Chuck says he's at 3110 and
Oh,
261. Yep. Active Captain is great. I agree. I was wondering if they were old beds because of the bluegill were around the beds, not on them. Very possible.
yeah.
It's like the bluegill I call in Louisiana. They normally be stacked up. We catching one, two here, maybe five here and there. That's about the most you
Yeah.
catch on the spot. And
Oh,
they
wow.
scatter. They just, they
Yeah,
normally
they
don't
are.
do
Yeah.
scatter.
Yeah, that's the way they are on Conroe too. It was like one pile, one or two piles that I got on. I caught more than 4 or 5 fish.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything else has been one or two, and then having to move.
We had to move. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Major Brian. That's what I seen that you're saying the color game. That's still super hot. That's still super hot. My unit will wash out uh, at with the color gain at 80 or 90. And the thing is, if what I do is uh, adjust it up and be on some structure. Now this is structure fishing. If you're mostly open water fishing, you can crank that sensitivity up and not have an issue. But down here, man, these fish they'll get so buried in this structure that if you have your unit too hot, it all looks the same and you won't be able to see that fish in it. So I have to have my unit dialed in to where I can see the fish gives me a brighter return than what the structure does. So I've had to fine tune my unit to where I can see those fish either on top of it, under it, or in it. Because I'd miss a bunch of fish if I didn't have my unit. If I had my unit too high. But open water fishing, it makes it a lot easier. You don't have to have it all fine tuned to go out there and search for open water fish. You can actually, if I'm just gonna target open water fish, I'm gonna crank my game. I don't really mess with my color game, but I'm gonna crank my gain up if I'm open water fishing. Todd says we just look in the back of the shallow pockets to find. Yep, there you go. Find the bluegill beds without. Oh, you do it without electronics.
Oh yeah. You do it
Yes,
without it.
it's very possible.
Hmm.
Well, Major Brown says he's on Echo Map at 18.2.
Oh, okay.
He with me.
Yeah.
He's somewhere along with me rather than that.
Stephanie says I drove by the same beds last year and found them. I looked with the LS to and cast it all around with worms. No luck.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could be just a old bed. Now they do move. They just because you find them the year before, they don't mean that they're gonna bed there that next year. Things change. Water depth may several things can happen towards it changes. I know in Conroe, man, there's one of the absolute best areas that had a couple beds there. You can't find a bluegill over there now.
Shoe clerks.
Yeah, they got it's been getting beat up pretty good.
You
So
got some, you got some partners that's
yeah,
tearing them
your
up.
buddies. Yeah, your buddies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm.
Yeah, fishing it works great. That's what's up. I think next full moon in June they will be spawning. They got to be spawning there. Well, I can't say they got to be because it's a different lake. I mean, so I mean they are here. So
They
yep, I
pretty
can
much
tell old beds is clear water, so I can see. Okay, see down 10 foot. Wow, man,
that's clear.
Yeah.
that's very clear. You may need to be fishing 15 to 20 foot of water. Because if you can see down there 10 foot, man, that's a lot of sunlight getting to those fish.
Hmm.
Jeff said he bought just the bottom recently, so I'm always positive you can do that. What's y'all's thoughts on the Gorman side view? I think it works great. I may not have it dialed in good, but I can see a lot more detail on that helix than I can the Gorman. I think Gorman does pretty good.
Yeah.
D Sauce says tip. Sometime if you hit your gain button to auto and change it to where you can see better, it helps me. So you're hitting auto to see where it automatically takes it and see if you can see better. That's cool. See it say hashtag crappie. Thank you, Super Dave. Any of you guys is on Facebook, I'm gonna tell you, come check us out over on that Facebook group. We drop some nuggets over there for y'all. Todd, I only use 2D. We do it old school for all species of fish. I used to. Any of you guys that want to get out and get on the boat with me, or me get on your boat, uh, this is my contact information for my guide service. And thanks again, Super Dave, for always being here. You're one of us. So I mean, I really do appreciate it, brother. I agree. They don't spawn in the same spot. I covered that whole slough looking. They just ain't there yet. If they are, you can't find them.
Sometimes they'll switch sides on you from one bank to another bank across from that slough. They'll do that in a heartbeat.
And this is how you get in contact with Steve.
Yep.
Baits, trail motors, electronics, fish finders, live scope, you name it. Plastics, hand tie kits. That's something we got to start pushing, man. Them hand tie kits, man, because that there ain't no better deal than that.
Right.
That's a really good. And on top of that, they work.
Yep. Yep.
And you're tying on some good hooks.
Yep.
This is
Yep.
not none of that junk to where you set the hook and the hook straightens out, or
Right.
catch two or three fish and your chenille starts coming apart, or your feathers fall out. It ain't gonna be none of that, right? With Steve's baits.
One hand tie all day today.
Yep.
One
Yeah.
out. Cool.
Dave says lots of times you can smell, without a doubt. Yep. Smell the gills and shell cracker if you're getting close on the beds, without a doubt. Got sort of a pea smell.
Yep.
Like it's a really strong pea smell. I totally agree. Yeah, the shell cracker spawn in 10 to 15 foot on that lake. Okay. Murdoch says my color gain is 15 to 20. It was washing out when I crank it up. Sounds like I'm having all kinds of problems, but it's working okay. It's just not perfect. Yeah, I'm not sure if you got thermocline there, but I'm gonna tell you now, if you do, don't get frustrated, because I'm not happy with what my unit's looking right now. Actually, first chance I get, I'm gonna put that 34 on, because I have heard people say that the 34 deals with the thermocline a little bit better than the 32. So we're gonna see. My thoughts are when water is like 73 to 76, crappie are spawning like crazy. I think they start a lot earlier than that.
The
10
mayor.
feet. I wish. Some places on Canyon you can see 20 feet
Yeah.
easy. Wow, man, that's crazy. Pontoon Jody, thank you for joining us. Missouri. Mosquito jig. I bet you it will work.
Yeah.
It will be gray. Catfish Stalker, what's going on, my man? No, I haven't, but I need to, because I gotta get these ladies taken care of. Uh, that's coming soon. That's coming real soon. Probably this weekend. I'll be tired. D-Saw says, for example, people run their gain high trying to see the jig and bait. If you hit the gain to auto, it will darken the screen the way SK like to fish it, but you can bump it up to your liking, is what I mean. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And it's not an issue of the game being, it's not an issue of the game people can't see they jig. It's a matter of them not putting it in the cone. That's the big problem. That's what nobody wants to understand. Not, but it's not that they don't understand. They don't want to hear it. That 20-degree cone is small. Black Smoke Marriage says he's in Missouri, and I think that all water, the fishing, that's all water, the fishing, but it's only my opinion. Oh yeah, without a doubt. On that smell. Just try it if you can see your jig. I'm going to show your crappie picture on my giveaway video. Please don't strike me. I'm promoting your channel. Oh, you're good, Wayne. Me and you better than that. Autocorrect, yep. Auto uncorrect. Only time I have had a hand tie Chanel come off is after being hung up several times. Never from fish. That's what's up. Does anyone know where I can get a replacement remote for a Minn Kota Ulterra trolling motor? I can only find them on back order.
Yeah, send me an email on
There you
limits
go.
or a message. I'll see if I can get you one. Minn Kota Altera. I'll try to remember that.
Yeah. And Super Dave put up Steve's email a while ago. It's just limitstackle at gmail.com. Really easy to remember. Limitstackle at gmail.com. Todd says, SK, do you think the bluegill will use old beds to spawn? Without a doubt. Sometimes they spawn year after year in that area as long as no conditions change and they don't get a lot of pressure. They start at 68 degrees, most lakes, but all don't spawn at the same time. That's God's way of making the species thrive, without a doubt. I totally agree, 100%. They come in waves, in my opinion. You're totally right. Robert says, well, guys, working early tomorrow to pay for boat gas. I hope to be out fishing next week. See you guys next week. Thank you for joining us and be safe out on the water.
Yep.
I know you're still enjoying that brand new boat. You got a really nice boat. Yeah, got to be in the cone. You're right, without a doubt. That's the biggest problem. It's not about the game. It's not about the unit. It's about the fisherman not putting a jig in the cone when you can't see your jig. Minn Kota app on my phone works great. Yep. Yep. If you don't have Ulterra, that little app helps a lot, but you will have to run your phone on all the time. So you probably have to have a back, a way of charging it. Since a pair, since a pair trolling motor to phone until get remote. Yep, you can pair your trolling motor to your phone. Yep, there's an app, Minn Kota app. I've had to throw a T-shirt away last year because too many bluegill had peed on me taking them off.
Mm.
So they couldn't get the smell out.
Mm.
How about you, Steve? Can I use your picture on my video?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
There you go. No, it ain't no big deal, Wayne. Mark
What's
said he made it.
his name? What's his channel name?
Come on.
Uh, Wayne Zool. I think it's just Wayne Zool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Do you make 1/16 ounce jig heads with spinner, Colorado blade at Lemons Tackle?
I just have the willow blades, but I'll get some Colorados and just hit me up and I'll put you on. When I get them, I can just let you know. I think I was out of crane swivels.
Huh. So guys, back I did that raffle for that trip. We've only did one. I got another one coming up. And the crazy thing is, there's so many people that's prepaid There's gonna only be a few spots, but I'm gonna do this on the regular, and we'll have more of those coming up. But one thing that I want to show you guys is the last time I just held my phone up, and I didn't like that at all. So when we do it the next time, I'm gonna show you guys. It'll be the same deal. I don't know why I didn't think to do that when uh when I did that first time, but I'm just gonna show you guys. This is not the random giveaway, but I'm just gonna show you what we're gonna be doing the next go around. What did I do? Oh, I may not be able to. Oh, there you go. I don't know how I did that. So instead of me using my phone, all I'll be doing is hitting generate right here. So let me change this to 25. It's been 25 per on those. So you go 1 through 25, and all I got to do is hit generate right there, and bam. Oh, it's not. I'm on the wrong one. Hold on a minute. I'm on the wrong one. Let me go to this other one. I'll get it right here after a while. Close that. Share screen. Yeah, maybe. Oh, here we go. So 1 through 25, that's a lot clearer right there. 1 through 25, all I got to do is hit generate right here, and bam. So this is how we'll be doing it next time instead of me using my phone. It's just a lot fair. I can see.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way I did it that last time because my finger hit it and I didn't know I hit it, and I don't want no confusion and all of that. So this is how we'll be doing it from now on. Make it totally fair, and that's what we'll be doing. I will get this next one together. Um, if you guys are not following me, at least on Instagram, I may do that. Advertise it on Instagram and on Facebook. I know a lot of people can't stand Facebook, but man, that's it's so much easier to do it on Facebook because I can update the list as we go, and that means a lot. I don't want any confusion. Uh, Keep it nice and clean, and I may just keep it on Facebook. I'm not sure yet how I can do it on YouTube, but what some people have did is prepaid to and once you do that, we'll communicate. And if you want certain numbers, you got lucky numbers. If they're available, you can get them. But coming soon, probably next week sometime, we'll be doing the second one, and I may be doing this because it's a lot of man. There's been a lot of questions and a lot of interest in me doing these raffles for the fishing trips, the guided fishing trips. So we'll be doing more of those. All right, now let me see if I can find my spot back over here. I want to show you guys that how we was gonna do that. I'm so used to using a foot pedal trolling motor, I don't really want a remote control. Well, it's to tell you the truth, if I had that Gorman trolling motor, I'd use foot pedal all day long because it's so much more precise. Precise is the ticket with this live scope. And the foot pedal, in my opinion, the Minn Kota foot pedal, I'm not happy with. I will be getting in contact with them soon. I'm gonna be modifying mine to try to get it to where it's just a lot more smoother. That's coming soon. I'll update y'all on that. Steve, when you send me that order, throw me in a limits tackle stick to
Okay.
put on my boat. Oh, sticker.
Send me a message with it so I don't miss it.
Yeah. Oh, he said it right there, sticker. Yep, I got you. JR says the cone of LS is 4 inches at 1 foot and only 3.5 foot at 10 foot out. That's mighty thin. That's thin. Al Booster said I'll be getting out on Lake Darbone this weekend, but not for crappie fishing. A 24-hour bass tournament and hoping the stumps keeps the pleasure boaters away. You all right, Wayne? Slap B says black smoke matters. Me either. Don't want one of my hand tied up with the remote. Yep. It takes special skill to do it. Don't like remote either with my Ultrex unless using crankbaits. Natural state fishing. What's going on? Slapbuster says I prefer a foot control over with any TM. I've been doing it so long. Slapfish P doesn't bother me a bit. Todd Phelps definitely needs both hands and feet when he fishes with me. I'm always hung up.
Mm.
All right, guys. Hey, Steve. Man, I've about had it, man. That long drive, and I gotta be right back up and super early in the morning. So now I said an hour. We already did an hour and a half. Uh, guys, I'm gonna try to have it to where it's next week. We'll be doing that drawing for the next raffle. And if I get enough interest, we'll probably we may do two. But it all depends on the interest that how many people wants to get in on it. Foot pedal is way more accurate. Foot pedal is more accurate on the Gorman, not the Minn Kota, not the electric steer Minn Kota. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. The electric steer Minn Kota, the foot pedal is not accurate enough for me. Wayne say kill his foot pedal with a sledgehammer.
Mm.
G Fish said there would be a crazy fish attractant named Fish Pete.
Mhm.
All right, y'all. Let's I'm ready to crash out. Y'all got any closing statements?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna get them jig heads out tomorrow. I'll send tracking numbers to the 2 guys from last week.
That's
Cool.
why anybody got jigs. I think that wasn't the week before that. Did I do a giveaway?
I think so, but if they didn't contact you, how can you give them away?
That part.
You can't. Ain't no sense in trying to figure out who it was. If they didn't contact you, they don't want them.
Yeah. I'm gonna check my email again. I had looked the other day, but
Yep,
I ain't seen anybody that sent me no email.
Yeah, be
guys.
holiday weekend.
Yeah,
Exactly. Wear those life vests. I'm telling you. You just
yeah,
never. It's not about you being a safe boater. It's about the boat that's coming towards you, or next to you, or the one that's coming from behind you that you got to worry about. It's just like driving. It's not. It's not that you can't drive. It's the person that's next to you can't drive.
correct.
But guys, I appreciate you all being here tonight. Hopefully, some of the stuff that we talked about will help you and encourage you to get out on the water and be safe and catch some crappie or whatever species it is that you're chasing. Enjoy using your live scope, whether it's on a pole or on your transducer, whether you use a remote or a foot pedal. Enjoy your time on the water, and we will see you guys next week. Same time, same flavor.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all.
Peace out.